Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly, specifically tarot today. You know, as always, I do timeless readings for you specifically, but it's interesting sometimes to see more profoundly with the tarot what is happening. Your astrology card here, the 10th house, has to do with your achievements and status in the outside world. So your mission, your work, your job, your purpose. Now, what is interesting is that the focus is on that, but in the oracle spread that I have here, that is tarot oriented, and then we'll get into your real tarot. It's showing a lot of emotional issues or intense transformation taking place in that area. You got as well the 8th house. The 8th house, very scorpionic in nature. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. You have 2 rings here. So any partnerships, you know, anything that has to do with your money, with how the value that you can offer to the world, but also it comes to the value of yourself, because of course it's interconnected. You know, how you value yourself, how confident you're going to be in yourself is going to be what you project out into the world. So the understanding here is that when it comes to your work, you create from the inside out. So emotionally, you need to feel secure into who you are and truly what are you passionate about and what it is that you want to bring out. So the emotional and the work are completely interconnected here. And you're going through a transformation. You know, it's very intense. We've been seeing that the last few weeks. The month of August was huge when it comes to that. Now, you need to not be afraid of communicating, you know, what you come with, you know, what you come up with. Whatever you learn as well can be very important at this time. You have the 3rd house, your potential to learn something, and your local neighborhood. So that this could also entail traveling, but like small travels, you know, locally. But it has to do with your communication, how you write, how you communicate with people, how do you project yourself again to the world, and how confident. You know, what is the energy that you're putting out there? So you start here with wisdom, the Hierophant, and it came with love begins, Ace of Cups energy. You know, this is beautiful. This has to do with you understanding the higher love that exists within each and every one of us, the light that exists within each and every one of us, and no longer caring so much about how you're going to be appreciated. You know, this can reverse. Perhaps you feel underappreciated. But again, that comes with how much do you appreciate yourself? Truly, how much do you appreciate what you can bring out? Your worth, Pisces. And what is very important is that you follow your intuition. The High Priestess, which is you, came reverse. And sometimes you don't value your own intuition. You don't value the insights that you get. And that needs to stop, Pisces, because truly that could be blocking, you know, financially, you know, the abundance that could be coming your way. It came reverse. And so perhaps often you get into a lack of patience, you know, feeling that, you know, you cannot, you know, make money, or, you know, all of those things. You cannot be abundant. Poverty consciousness. And what they're asking you to have is hope, because this came with this card. So when it comes to the value that you can bring, the actual work that you do, but also the rewards that will come with it, you need to have this hope, this faith, knowing that it will come. And it will come only if you have that hope. So depending on how you visualize it, how you see it, this is what will happen. This is what it will manifest. Now, there is a very interesting combination that came through, because you got 4 cards, and I was shuffling everything that came back to back, that are 17, 18, 19, and 20. By the way, the numbers 33 and 44 are still very crucial here, as well as 117, 17, 11. Any combination could be significant for you as well. But look, this hope card is 17. Then you got shadow, 18. And that has to do with what we were talking about starting this reading, about the transformation that you're going through when it comes to your emotions. Being able to look deeply into what it is that is not allowing you to value yourself. Because the truth is that you are deserving. You can be appreciated. You can be recognized. But truth that came reverse is saying that there's a filter of your mind that comes from deep-rooted memories or traumas about, not being understood, that are not allowing you to see the truth of the reality of things, that actually you're fine, that actually there is light, seeing things positively, allowing yourself to go towards your dream. The truth is, you're unstoppable. But if you're overthinking, we have a thinking man that came through as well here. If you're overthinking, you're not letting the light shine through you, because the mind will always block the light. The mind is energy. The thoughts are energy. The emotions are energies. And when they are on overdrive, they create blockages, literally, physically. And so that doesn't allow the natural light within ourselves. We are electromagnetic beings. And so naturally the light wants to rise through. The positive, the sun, the illumination wants to shine through. But we could be just often finding ourselves in anxiety mode, in drowning emotionally mode, especially when triggered. And so we need to allow ourselves the space to see that actually, look, on the shadow and truth came door to romance. So you're not seeing that actually everything is fine when it comes to relationship, that you deserve love, that you won't have your heart broken, it came reverse. But you need to be strong to see that. And that came reverse as well. You need to be strong. You need to be stronger than your emotion. See, understanding that you are not your emotion. You're not identified with your emotion. The truth is, once you put the light upon the shadow, you face that, everything is okay. Perhaps you are, over dramatizing. We all have talents. Being sensitive is a talent, Pisces. But sometimes it can be used against us. If we oversensitive empaths, we feel the energies of others, for example. That can have us drown into that, instead of using that sensitivity to actually feel that the other has those energies, but it's not ours. So there is a way of using our talents when we are very emotional. I was going to say over emotional, but we're never over emotional. Emotions are beautiful, but they are always indicators of what needs to be looked at. They are not for us to believe in them so much that we drown in them. They are for us to recognize them so that we can actually grow and go onto our spiritual evolution. So you need to keep on reaching for the light, because see, the light is given to you, but you need to reach for it. woman holding a heart. A feminine with a huge heart. That's you, Pisces. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. The heart again. And I didn't see that card, but underneath you have men holding a heart. So when it comes to this particular relationship, for those who resonate with the situation, look, there's just love here. A feminine and a masculine, a power couple that is full of love. Now, little things can trigger you into anxiety, and you need to recognize that. You need to see where you're underappreciating yourself, where you are undervaluing yourself, because that could prevent you going towards what you need to share with the world. You know, when we are emotionally drowning and full of anxiety about what actually doesn't exist, we don't allow ourselves to actually shine, Pisces. So here also you ask to be patient. Whatever you're planting here, the seed you're planting is going to grow as you're following your passion. Just focus on that. Focus on the fire that brings this project of yours, the fire of this relationship. Just see the beauty. The fire is light. And be patient with it. Be patient. Things grow. Things mature. And you are maturing because you are transforming. And you have material and spiritual prosperity. So you're going towards that. And again, it's not separated. Don't feel like, this ancient feeling that we all were conditioned with, that spirituality means poverty. No. We shouldn't be attached to money because obviously I think you guys know that it doesn't bring any fulfillment truly deeply inside. It doesn't bring ultimate happiness and bliss. But once the bliss is found within you, you value this bliss and you follow only that. You cut through the emotional untruths. Then you transform into a powerhouse, you yourself. So yeah, there's a power couple, but we need to get into the powerhouse. Now getting into your tarot. After pre-shuffling, what came through is Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Emotionally happy. This dream of yours is possible. You can manifest it. You just need to focus, because we did get the Chariot here and reunion, the Three of Cups. And so the Chariot was in reverse, and that has to do with, something being unbalanced. Again, normally it's a white horse and a black horse. It has to do with the shadow card we saw before. It has to do with the darker sides of you that need to be seen from the light perspective. Once that's recognized, then you can charge forward. You can actually go for it, right? Plow through, like we saw in another reading. But this card also was reversed, Three of Cups, and that has to do perhaps with gossip or other people that don't like what you do, or whatever that is, right? That drama. Don't let that distract you. Don't let that trigger you. Don't let that scatter your energies. You need to stay focused here. You need to sense this sense of security within you. Again, that calls to the appreciation card that we saw before that was reversed. But perhaps, you feel like people are not, appreciating you the way you would deserve, right? But perhaps you just need to be a bit more patient. And perhaps you shouldn't even care. You should just be centered in the love within you and the light within you, and just follow that. Going beyond your own tendencies of being negative, of poverty consciousness. Okay? So let's put an end to feeling that we will be backstabbed all the time in love and within work situations, within connections, within communities. Let's have faith here, Pisces. Okay? Pisces. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. Passionate new beginning. When you charge forward with one pointed focus, right? Whatever is happening externally, whatever is happening internally, doesn't affect your path. Pisces, please. The Magician, manifestation. You can manifest this new beginning. You can. And you have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, you're feeling discontent, feeling a little bit bored, but that's because there is a cup given by the divine you're not seeing. If you just connect, if you just allow, if you get out of your mind, out of your emotions, you will see that infinite possibilities are offered to you. Like we saw in the other reading, your soul is at a zero state point. There is no baggage. You're free. That's our essence. Our essence is light. Our essence is love. And our essence is joy. From there, we can manifest all that we want. We are so powerful. But we need to recognize that. And we are so lovable too. You know, it's this powerhouse. Become the powerhouse. I think that's going to be the title of the reading. Yeah. Six of Pentacles, getting into this balance and also becoming generous with what you have to share. We've seen that too. Six of Pentacles, sorry, has to do with even give and take as well. Knowing when to give, knowing also that you can receive. Okay? So finding this balance internally. Now, what came through is the Devil in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse as well, opportunity. So here, the Devil, the whirlpool, you know, this drama, this is all toxic behaviors that need to be let go of. And this calls to, if you don't do that, you miss this opportunity, you miss your abundance because you're letting yourself drown. You're letting yourself drown. Page of Pentacles, this is an earth energy. This is a committed person, if it is. It's someone who wants to give you a pentacle. It's not very mature yet, but it's at the beginning. We are planting the seed here. You are also just planting a seed right now. Be patient with yourself. Don't start overthinking and becoming toxic to your own self. Finding the balance within you. Pisces, please. Don't be your worst enemy, Pisces. Thoughts and emotions go. There are 17 seconds, they say. Wave. It's just a wave, Pisces. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This feeling of abandonment, right? Feeling left out in the cold, Pisces. This is over. It doesn't happen anymore. It's not part of your life. It's not even part of your mind or of your emotions. You need to get to that point. Because if not, you're in the Nine of Swords in anxiety, restless. And that needs to change. You need to walk away from that. You need to walk away from that energy. Once and for all here. The universe is calling you. Judgment is calling you into auto-reflection, into deep contemplation. This transformation that we saw, that you're going through, is about that. It's about letting go of all those toxic behaviors. And yeah, it's not done, you know, from one day to the other. Sometimes we have awakenings and then we kind of fall back. We have to continue being patient with ourselves, but always come back. Come back to the truth. Come back to the wisdom. Come back to the deeper connection with the divine, the higher connection with the divine, knowing that that's the only permanent truth, that we are a soul, we are a spirit being, that the value is not even the value we give to ourselves. We are made from the divine, so the divine values us, so why would you not value yourself? So you need to disappear into that understanding. Walking away, change from that mind. It's your worst enemy. Okay? You deserve all of it, Pisces. 10 of Wands in reverse. That means that you need to get out of that exhaustion. You've been your own exhaustion. You've been exhausting your own self. The mind is an energy. You know, when we are overthinking, we drain ourselves. Clearly, we drain ourselves. And so that exhaustion needs to lighten up. We have so much light in the oracle cards that are showing us that it is here within us. We just need to allow it, recognize it. Pisces. You know, all of those responsibilities. Maybe you've been feeling very responsible about material things or people or, you know, things to do. But you need to know that you're not the doer. You're not, you know, that's the ego. We want to always control, you know, oh, I have to do this, this, this. Allow more rest within you. Allow yourself to fall back into the heart, into what you feel, but what you feel from the perspective of truth, which is not your emotions, your heart, your soul, the divine within you, that is free and endless, infinite. You have again a page of sword here, reversed, that has to do with being untrue, not living your truth. You have an image of yourself that is not the truth. That's what it is. And you've been exhausting yourself with that. When we are not aligned with our truth, the 0 point of who we are, we drain our own self. We are our own devil. Nobody else is. Yeah, 9 of Wands in reverse. Getting out of feeling helpless. You know, this could be like a card that says, you know, giving up sometimes. Giving up on yourself, Pisces, because you're not valuing yourself. Giving up on love, giving up on your wishes, your dreams. Why? Why are you doing this? Lack of confidence. Queen of Wands in reverse. Lack of clarity here. You know, lack of true truth. Pisces, please. Yeah, 9 of Cups again. Your wish fulfillment. Yeah, getting out of the 7 of Swords. That's good. Getting out of you being your own, you denying yourself, you just being your own shadow. That's what it is. You being your own shadow. Going deeper than what your mind and your thoughts and your emotions are telling you. All that is negative, know that it's not the soul's truth. The divine is only about light, love, and bliss, remember? So you are free. Get out of the mindset that is not who you are. Reconnect. with the Empress, with abundance mindset. Number 3 here. She is the Empress. I mean, that's like the highest queen, right? Of all the elements. She is a leader, but not from her mind, from her heart. True heart. Which has to do with the Ace of Cups, with the love within her for the world, but for the divine love that she has found within herself. And she rests in that. From there, it's only value. It's only abundance. It's only I can. It's only a yes. There's none of the other stuff. None of the darkness. None of the drowning. It's just going up, 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 up. Okay? So following what you love, your intuition, believing in yourself, Pisces. Okay? So I hope this was helpful, Pisces. I'll see you very soon. Take care.